What's going on there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pirates of all ages? Welcome back to the brand new, returning Team Plays for Days. We lost all of the account information for our old YouTube channel. We used to be Heavy and Buddy Fight and some other Bushy Road games, but today we're here to talk about this game, One Piece. I'm Oppie, and that's me. We're gonna hear and talk about my profile for if you read the section. Obviously, you're here for this reason. Blue, purple, Kaido. So I've been working on this deck for a couple weeks now. I've been just hitting, missing, and today or yesterday at the locals, it finally hit for me. So I've been just taking out cards, putting in cards, thinking about what I want to do, either scrapping the whole deck or not scrapping the whole deck. It This deck is fun. This is the most fun I've had in this game while I've been playing. So I know a lot of people don't really like this leader. That's the whole reason I want to play this leader. I started with blue purple crocodile, and this is where I am now. So let's get into it. I know you guys are really wanting to see this or not. First off, we're going to start off with your turn one plays. Obviously, your four Peronas. Good turn one play, get you set up, and let you know what you want to do. Kind of the same as like how you could do Doflamingo status actually. You could check up to see, okay, how am I going to play this? Am I going to grab a big blow up card? Am I going to grab defense? Do I already have a hand that's dedicated to both? Do I need more of one or another? Or fix it to the matchup that you're playing? Like you could do whatever you want. Also, designated Momoshiki and Bonnie Killer. She's just there. She's so good. And then, I mean, if you have to, throw 3 down on her swing. Easy peasy. Uh, if you're playing blue, you kind of have to play this. Um, you might not need 4. I think it's fine. It definitely helps in case you need a little bit of the extra defense. Blockers are good, period. It doesn't matter how big they are. Just happens that, like, hey, look, I start with 4 life. If I want to go first and I don't draw Perona on either the first one or the mulligan, I at least have another card I can play on turn 1. So yeah, everybody likes Law. Um, Sketchiest card in the deck. Who's who? 3 of. Um, I think he needs to be at the 3 of if you're playing blue purple Kaido. If you're playing just purple Kaido, you can either keep him at 2 or not play him at all. Honestly, I don't think 4 and I don't think 1. You're either in the 2 or 3 range. He's more free in the blue purple because you can at least protect some stuff. If you're playing him and not playing a blocker, or if you want to keep stuff open for like your events and whatnot. Who's Who is just so good. Playing 3 of them gives you a better chance at least seeing him in events or in life. Um, so like he is just super clutch. I can't hate this card. I love playing it at 3 now. I was only playing it at 2. I bumped it up to 3 and loved it. He's just came in very solid the whole time. Going into 4s, 2 Boa Hancock. Do I think I need 3? No. I I don't play her enough for her to matter. She's honestly just a 1K. She's a really good card, so if I can get her out, especially in like the green matchup, she's really good because she at least can stay there and either attack or block to draw a card. Against red, she just gets jet pistoled um, all the time. Purple, she just gets popped by King. Um, like, so we just leave her. So she's fine at 2. Moving on. This is where like the big part of the deck is. So you got four Udas or four ultis, not Uda. Four ulti. Literally just 2K counter. And two Mihawk. There's only the six here because you're also running the 4X Drake. I never play this guy, even though his effect's really good and he's a four drop 5K. I only use him for 2K counter. Never user obviously, and he is actually very utilizable. So either as a 2K counter or hey, you don't have a lot of cards in hand. I'm gonna make you have less cards in hand, and that's perfectly fine. Because at least he's a 5K that can still swing. So he's the only one that you should see on the field, unless you actually need something out of your hand and need to see cards. Um, but that's what we have Queen for. Also, Perona. Duh. I'm just gonna leave it at that. One king and one king. I don't think I need more of them. Uh, they do what they need to when they need to. Could I, if I wanted to run more of either, this would just be one more of this, and I wouldn't run this at all. This is just better. Um, so you just don't need them. I mean, both of them are 7Ks. This is the better one. Single target over at least a blocker, or like, oh hey, let me get a cat viper or an Okiku off the board with a chopper or a veggie, or let me pop that Bonnie or that Momo that's causing me a problem. Let me get rid of the Zoro and whatever. Everybody knows what you do with this. You pop a 3 and a 2 or less. This guy's just a 4 or less. He's just more utilizable, especially against like kind of the meta right now. This guy is clutch in different situations. I didn't get to play him. If I ever saw him, he was just a 1K counter. If I get to play him, it's gonna be fun. I promise I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm just going to. There's no reason not to, because banish is a great effect. The also the ability to just throw a Dawn on him and then make my events that are blue cost less. Crocodile's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, the fact that he's a 1K is easily why he is a great card. One Mihawk. I don't need more. I don't need less. He's just there. In case of like, say a green matchup, maybe if they have the 7-drop kid, I'm gonna put it to the bottom. Other than that, he's kind of just a big body that doesn't take Dawn away from me, but it's fine. I think I've only played him once, and it was okay. 2 9-drop. He's been 3-drop the whole time, or he's been 3 the whole time up until yesterday. I made him 2. Um, he might actually go back to 3. I don't think this Mihawk will be the third. Um, if anything, I'll figure something else out. But I think 2 is fine. I saw it when I needed it. I didn't see it too much, and it was easy to play with. So I like 2. I only run 1. I don't want to see it. Um, I never ran into a situation where I wanted to play it. If you do want to play it, it's only because your opponent's field is massive, you have a lot of life, and you have plenty to not worry about. So you have to be ahead. I That's the only other time. Other than that, he's getting bot decked by Perona, um, or he's getting discarded by Queen. Onto the events. For Blast Breath, this is necessary. It has to be there. It needs to be for Blast Breath. Um, 3 Desert Spada. So good. I did the trigger twice maybe yesterday. Uh, super fantastic. Um, like just being able to get a queen effect off of life if you need to, because you know that you have plenty of other defensive resources, is perfectly fine. The 2K is just a bonus. In all honesty, it's just a bonus. Two overheat. Again, super good on trigger. Only costs two, gives you the +4, and if you have Perona on board, you haven't looked at the top of your deck since she's been there, Bonnie killing and Momo killing. You just bounce her back. Or if a 3 drop is giving you a problem, or you know that that's the matchup you're playing against, um, like you know you're gonna see another Okiku after you just who's who'd an Okiku. After you swing with your who, or after you don't swing with your who's who, just bounce it back with your overheat, and you're set. Now you have another destruction on board, which is going to give you life, or going to give you dawn. I know I didn't go over this because I'm really bad. If you don't know what blue purple Kaido does, it's as long as he has a dawn on him on your turn only. When you KO an opponent's character, once per turn, you can get a dawn standing. So at like how I look at it is who's who is basically a 2 drop, because you tap 3, you send one back, and then after you pop something, you get that one right back active. So you've only essentially paid 2. After the 2 overheat, 2 love. I don't think this needs to be more. I think it's fine where it is. You run enough to prove the point. Um, I literally had to counter out of 16K yesterday, and it came at the price of 2 blast breath and a love. That was fine. And then I swung for game. And then the last one, 2 Thunder Bagua. Um, you can play it whenever. The only thing I don't like about it is having it early, because I'm afraid to use it early just because of the ability of like, oh hey, if you're at 2 life, you can get it done, and I feel like I'm pressured to only use it late game, but you can use it early. Um, it's a perfectly fine card. It also has a cool trigger to just ramp, so that's cool too. If you see it early and you don't have 2 life and you don't need um another negate, just use the trigger. That's it. This next card is the one that I battled with myself a lot on. That's all you need in this deck. You honestly don't even need it. Um, all of my games, I only saw it once. The other games didn't need it, and it's not like I need to see it. Um, the deck ramps because of him. So like you can play around it. Yeah, can you get 2 extra? It buffs it. It's cool. Your turn 1 Perona play is either to see if you can get this for your turn 2, or like yeah, like I said, set you up. Um, 2 is perfectly fine. You do not need 4. It's a dead card at 4. Uh, like I feel like it's a dead card in Kaido at 4, like normal Kaido. But at the same time, you kind of need it in normal Kaido because this guy, because normal Kaido doesn't do what he does. So I don't know. That's my take. I hate this card. I do not like the fact that we can't search it because we're not Gali Lala or whatever the heck it is. That's gonna be absolutely nuts when it comes out. But by the time that comes out, I still won't be playing it because I'll be playing Black Purple more than likely. Um, but yeah, only 2. If you want to bump more, go for it. If you don't like it at 4, try it at 2. Don't go to 3. It's gonna be bricky. There's times where I look in my Spada is 2 of this and 1 card. I just bot deck it. There's no reason. Because if I get one, I'm just gonna throw the other one away, or I know it's gonna be a dead card. Just bot deck it. There's no reason. Um, I that's where I stand on Island. Um, yeah, I think this is the build that is the most fun for me. You can do as you wish. I have watched a lot of videos. I've watched a lot of test plays. I've watched a lot of different deck profiles to see kind of what other people are doing with it. There's some people who have great ideas, and then there's some people who have very off the wall ideas. This, I think, is my off the wall idea. I mean, everyone else is either like, well, you don't play it or you play four of it. And if you play four of it, that's too many of it. It's just dead. So I hope this gives other blue purple Kaido players the ability to kind of look at it and see what you think about it, see what works for you. Um, Again, this is easily the funnest deck I've gotten to play um, since I've started playing One Piece. Definitely gave me my better matchups against everything. I played against Law, Dofi, Luffy, Kid. Like I've seen basically everything in the meta with this, and I've never hated playing it against any decks. Like I did when I was playing Dofi or when I was playing Blue Purple Croc. The grind game isn't there. You can either play defensive or rush. It's pretty fun. So give it a try if you want to. I mean, pirate in your own way. Later, guys. And if you like this, obviously we're trying to build the channel back from what we used to be. And we would really appreciate it. We're trying to hit One Piece really hard. I know we got some box openings happening when Set 2 comes out. And I know we have a case opening when Set 3 comes out. I know that's a distance off. But hey, it's coming. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. There's four of us currently on the team that are local, and we're going to start banging out, 1v1 videos, deck profiles, stuff like that. Just wanted to hit you all with this one first and kind of give you like a little rundown. And yeah, so thank you. If you like it, subscribe, tell your friends, share the videos. Peace.